Hi, Lucy here. This video is one in a series of interviews in which I am joined by specialists to cover different therapies, asking questions that will help you to discover which might be the best therapy for you with the challenge that you currently wish to overcome. I'm an holistic high flow coach, helping others to maximize their health, their time, and their energy to reach peak performance. And today I am joined by Migdalee Del Valee. Hi, Migdalee.
Hi, Lucy. Thank you for
Most
having me.
welcome. First, what I would like to do before handing over to you is to share a little bit more with our audience about your background. So, Migdalee is a massage therapist from Tampa, Florida, and actually works out of Lano Lake in Florida. She specializes in pain relief and stress relief. She's a certified deep tissue massage therapist. She does therapeutic massage, sports massage, and Swedish massage, along with other techniques. And she likes to create and combine these to have a tailored session so that it's like a blend massage to suit the individual's requirements. Now, Migdalee has been qualified since 2020 and has set up her own practice back in July 2022. And it's my absolute pleasure to hand over to Migdalee to share her story and the reasons that she became a massage therapist. So over to you, Migdalee.
All right. Thank you. Hi, everybody. I am Migdalee, and I decided to be a massage therapist because a long time ago, I had an accident where my right knee, my patella snapped off, and that bring a lot of pain on my body. And I technically have to learn how to walk again, and I have to receive therapy and massage to get everything worked on. It took a period about like a year, and that woke up an interest in massage and what is therapy and the powerful healing that bring in your body and your mind. Because I thought I wouldn't be able to walk again, and massage and physical therapy really helped me with the exercise, with range of motion, and constantly just going into sessions. Physical therapy and massage really helped me to grow.
Okay, I mean, that sounds a very good reason to go into something like that because it's helped you so much. And so, where, when you got started, what was your first area? What did you dive into first, Migdalee? What was your speciality?
I signed up in Cortiva Institute in CMP, and they give me a tour because I wasn't sure if I wanted to be a physical therapy or a massage therapist. So then I signed up and I called them and I'm like, I'm interested in this course of massage. And then I went, got a tour, and then they showed me around and anatomy class. They were talking about anatomy. They were talking about muscles. They were talking about the healing process. They talk about myofascia. They talk about everything. I'm being like, wow, this is so interesting. And it just woke up and I'm being like, this is what I want. I sign up and there start the journey.
Fantastic. Okay, so you've just spoken about something there, and we're going to dive into this. So this is the special subject that we're going to talk about today. Is it is massage, but it's that blend. I know that you do a blend of those massages that we spoke about at the beginning, and how that's come to be part of your technique. And I coined that as blend massage, right? And when you spoke to me to start with, I call this blend massage because you do, from what you've told me, is you can tell what somebody needs and use different areas of each of the massage therapies that you know and that you're certified in to tailor that experience. And you just spoke about myofascial. So tell us more about that so that our audience can understand what that is.
Yes. So myofascia is the connected tissue. It calls fascia and it's connected all the tissues together in your body. So it is superficial and you're able to feel it. It's usually when you Google it or you see a picture of anatomy, is the white spot in the body. And usually the muscles are red. So the white is the fascia and is the connected tissue. And sometimes when our body is stressed, it get time tense up when you have trauma or you have injury, it gets tensed up. So that's why sometimes you get people like this and they try to get, themselves straighten up. With massage, we can accommodate and relax the fascia. We're working a myofascial release, which is slow and is with little to nothing of oil or lotion. You're usually just waiting for the fascia to move with breathing work. So in order to start, if the person have a lot of chronic pain and they usually have migraine and they have tried many, many, many techniques before and nothing works, I recommend them starting with myofascial release. I just don't do that. I combine it with other, which later on we can explain. So myofascia, I started with my hand on your back. Example, imagine this is your back. We're going to start here. And while you're breathing, my hand slowly will start moving just like that. It's a slow process. It's not full body. It's a treatment to a specific spot that bothers you. And while you're breathing, the fascia will move and my hand is moving, but I'm not moving the hand. It's your body moving my hand. So it's a very powerful technique that helps your body to relax. And most of the time people say, I want a deep tissue. But really, do you need a deep tissue or is a myofascial
Yeah,
release?
that's interesting because I know from my point of view, it's like if I go for a massage, I want it to be deep. I want to be able to feel it. It doesn't have to be painful, but I want to feel that something's happening. And that, what you're explaining, it sounds like you would almost not feel that anything was happening. So is that correct? Yeah. And then when somebody, would that be a whole session of that technique, Migdalee, or would that just be the start of it and then you'd add in other things?
So what I do in my session, I sometimes start with the myofascial first. I assess the body first. You're on the table and I go around and I assess your body and I'm here like, okay, here has more tension, here's more tense. Here feel a little stiff. It's a lot of tension right to here. So then I will start like rolling, getting your skin like this and just roll and do a little bit of movement. If it's still too stiff, I will take a hot towel, place it on. It would help to soothe you and also relax them also at the same time because we also want to give the experience of a spa but blend it with the medical part. So then I start with the myofascia just a little bit and then I incorporate Swedish, which is long stroke and gliding stroke, very relaxing to calm down your mind, your spirit, your body, and your nervous system. So that allows for me to go deeper into the muscles. So first is myofascia, Swedish, and then we incorporate therapeutic, trigger point, deep tissue, and blend everything together
Oh, sounds
into one.
amazing. Right. Okay. I wish you lived closer. All right. And so you just said another thing there, which was trigger point, and I know that's something that you work with as well. So explain that for us now.
All right. So trigger point, we have trigger point and we have tender point. Trigger point is a muscle that is irritated. So it create what we call it a knot, which is the myofascia and all the muscles, they are all together and they create a little lump like this. So that's where when we feel it, I mean, oh, I have a knot right in here. But it's just all the stress, all the trauma, your poor posture, all that can trigger to have a trigger point. And then sometimes that trigger point referral. And sometimes you got pain here. And when I'm working on it, you can feel it all the way to up your occipital area, which is at the back, or all the way into your jaw. Sometimes you can feel it all the way to the chest. That's a trigger point. A tender point is when I'm working on and you just feel a tender spot and the pain is just right in there. So especially right here and the pain is just right there. So that's a tender point and the trigger point, it always refer to other areas. And it's just a muscle angry that need attention and that need care. And with massage, definitely can be helpful.
Fantastic. I like that. An angry muscle.
It's an overwork. It's an overuse. It happened because you overwork the muscle and if you don't stretch or you're probably lacking on hydration or you never have a massage before, it just keep layering up, layering up. So some people just want to get a massage and they think in one section, everything will be covered. You have to remember it's been years of trauma. It's been years of stress, year of poor posture, so that's a built up into the muscle. And our goal is to break it up and put everything back together where it meant to be, not alone, connected.
So how often would you suggest somebody goes for a massage if they're going, yeah, I feel something, or you've got a knot somewhere? Because that's normally, I will say, generally, I'm generalizing, when somebody would go for a massage, if they don't normally go for a massage, they're like, oh gosh, it's just so tense and I'm so stressed. Let me go for a massage and that'll sort it out. But what is your professional view on? Because it doesn't sound like one is going to sort it all out.
No, so definitely it's depend on how are your level of stress? Are they too high? Are you have a lot of tension? Because some people don't need a massage every week or every bi-weekly or monthly. I recommend when I see you, then I recommend you, okay, you may need it weekly for at least 3 months. We do a program together. And then if it doesn't work for you, then we can do it every 2 weeks. And then if it doesn't work for them financially or time wise, because they're busy person, we can do it monthly. But if we do it monthly, then I require that it will be best to do a 90-minute or 2 hours because we couldn't cover everything in 1 hour. It's never enough to cover everything in your body. I'm able to do a full body massage, but if you want to target a specific area, it requires more time. So especially if you have upper back pain and headaches, that area we explained earlier, the myofascia, is a slow work. So that can take about 15 minutes just up here. And then the other side, another 15 minutes. You already have 30 minutes just on your back. And we still have a full body. So that's why an hour is to target a 30-minute to 45-minute on that problem. And then the rest of the time to relax the body. So that's why it's a blend. And then it's the 90-minute. 90-minute, we focus on the problem 30 minutes to an hour, depend how worse it is. And then the rest time on the rest of the body. And then that 2 hours, it gives me more time to focus on the problem, to relax your body. And then you get out of the massage floating. That's what my client tell me.
Sounds absolutely wonderful. I love it. I love it. So, what would you say between sessions people can do to help themselves, Migdalee? Because with you specialize in pain relief and stress relief, which I guess a lot of massage therapists do, but some are more into the aromatherapy and just relaxing and having a very gentle massage. What can somebody do in between? What are some of the tips that you would give to our audience to say, even before they get to a massage, what can they do?
All right. So before a massage, I recommend to hydrate. Hydration is very important and to have a balanced meal at least 2 hours before the massage. Because sometimes people don't eat. All they have all day was coffee. And they go to the table, their tissue is very hard because coffee is like alcohol, it's a dehydrator. So you will feel dizzy after the massage. And when you are receiving a massage, your nervous system and everything calm down. We call that the parasympathetic. So it's rest and digest. That's why after a massage, you feel that you need to go to the restroom ASAP and you're very hungry. So that's why I recommend before a massage, eat something not too heavy, just a little light, or it could be like a banana. It lasts 90 minutes on your body and some water, hydration. Then after the massage, the aftercare, after a massage, I explain to you, all right, this is what I saw in your body. This is what we're going to do. So you're going to stretch. And I show them what type of stretch. And I show them how long they have to hold it and how many repetition. And I show them at least 2 to 3, so that way they don't get overwarmed. And then hydration is key. Stretch, hydration, massage.
Fantastic. Right. Well, that's something new to me. I didn't know that it was good to eat before you have a massage, but making sure that you've got time between eating and having the massage so you're not going there on a very full stomach. Right. And hydration, what's your tip on hydration? How much would you say? Is it per person you would do it? Or is there like a minimum amount that you would suggest?
So it just depends on your body. Doctors usually talk about that it will be half of your body weight in intake of water. So I wouldn't tell you like drink 10 gallons of water or 2 gallons of water. Hydration means that during meals, you drink more water than coffee or juice. They implement that constantly drinking of water all day. not to overdo and not to do less, if that makes sense. There have to be a little bit of balance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I also recommend alkaline water. It will give you the minerals that you need. Because sometimes drinking water, you can feel a little dehydrated. It means you're lacking of other nutritions.
Okay, so explain what you mean by now. I know we're going off massage, but it's an important thing, hydration. I'm always going on about hydration. So explain what you mean by alkali water.
So the alkaline water has minerals in your body that when we sweating and we are working out or in a massage, sometimes we just throw it out when we going on the bathroom. So with alkaline water, it helps you to get all those minerals back. Because sometimes when we eating, not all the foods have all the nutrients that you need. Some people like to drink Gatorade. Everybody is different. I do recommend more a natural way of doing just alkaline water. And in so many ways, you also can do an Epsom salt bath that have magnesium and that your skin absorb it. So that also can help you to keep yourself hydrated and in health for soreness.
Fantastic. So it's with the alkaline water is a bit like giving your body the electrolytes that it needs, like the magnesium and sodium and so
Correct.
on. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Just wanted to clarify that because sometimes it's a term that people haven't come across and they're like, well, what is that? No worries. Fabulous. Okay, now anything else? You're kind of coming to the end of the interview here. So your three top tips would be awesome to give. I know you've given quite a few top tips already, but if you can think of those, and just I would just like to say, really in a nutshell, what you've told us. There are lots of different types of massage, and your massage therapist, whoever that might be, and if you don't live in Florida, it won't be Migdalee, but find out from your massage therapy what type of therapies they do and if they're right for you. And unlike me, don't expect that you have to go through the pain to get the gain because you don't. And that massage that can be really, really gentle and almost not feel like massage can be just moving the energy and moving that myofascial just in the right amount and in the right way so that then that massage can go deeper and longer and further. That sound about right. Okay. So then over to you again. What would your top three tips be for our listeners?
Correct. So number one, don't ever wait until you got pain to get a massage. You gotta at least get once a month as some self care with massage. It could be an hour, it could be 45 minutes, 90 minutes, 2 hours, but something that your body can decompress and relax. Because remember, massage, it will be blend for you. So it could be a combination of deep tissue and therapeutic to make you feel relaxed. Doesn't have to be painful. Doesn't mean no pain, no game. It's not here. This is not a gym. And then second, stretching. I always gonna show you how to do it. So that way you don't know well how to do, how long, how often. Usually recommend to stretch the first thing in the morning when you wake up. Why? Because you've been sleeping for 6, 8, 10 hours. Your body is in the same position for so many time. And we talked about earlier fascia. So your fascia is gonna be stiff up. That's why when you wake up, it's like, oh, okay. Then you start stretching, moving, that get warm up. And then you have no pain and also help for range of motion, flexibility. And then the third time advice is hydrate, meditate, and write down your thoughts that also help you to decompress during the day.
And I think we got some bonus ones in there. I like that. Hydrate,
Yes.
meditate, and journal. That was great. Love that. That's absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. And if you've got something from this and you want to find out more about another therapy, there'll be one coming up on screen just now. So thank you, Migdalee, for that all of that information. It's been magic speaking with you. Thank you, our audience, for your time, energy, and your interest. And do take a look at the next video that's just coming up on screen.